Hey, Dave here at J. Mattingly 1845 Distillery here in Frankfort, Kentucky. Going to do a quick tasting. It's going to be about a 10-12 minute video, give or take, longer than normal. So I'll go ahead and put the company's website and all that stuff into the bottom of the video, so that way you guys can check them out and definitely give them a taste. And I'll give you my honest review with every pour we get. So here we go.
Let's do it. So again, welcome to J. Mattingly 1845. My name is Sin and I'll be your hostess. We're going to get started with one of our flagships. This is going to be Bourbon 30 90 proof. Now we actually started out as Bourbon 30 in Georgetown, Kentucky, about 20 minutes away from here. One of the things I love about the company is that Jeff actually started Bourbon 30 out as an apparel company. He left Toyota after over 20 years, quickly realized that he didn't like retirement and that he wanted to join his family's history in creating amazing bourbon for the industry. So as you can imagine, bourbon is a very expensive industry to enter. So for the first 3 years, he used the revenue gain from selling Bourbon 30 t-shirts and baseball caps to be able to purchase his first 4 barrels, okay? So go ahead and try Bourbon 30 90 proof and let me know what you think.
Okay. Well, if you heard, that's 90 proof, called Bourbon 30. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a great nose. Not overpowering, just very nice, subtle. Very smooth, very smooth. It's definitely something I would definitely enjoy. It's a good daily pour, I think. Something that you're sitting on the front porch, enjoying a bourbon or a cigar, even maybe around the fire. I'm going to go ahead and give this a 7.3. Go ahead and get a good start on that, and we're going to go on and move on to our next one.
So next up is going to be our second flagship. This is Bourbon 30 100 proof. Now these are both 75% corn, 21% rye, 4% malted barley, but diluted to make it exactly 90 and exactly 100 proof.
Okay. So I'm not sure if you heard that. This is the 100 proof. It's the exact same Bourbon 30. And go ahead and give it a quick taste here. A little bit more, definitely hear a little bit more on the nose. I'm going to go ahead and great finish on that one. It's weird. It doesn't have a whole lot more than the 90 proof when it comes to the burn, but just a tad. And it's definitely something that I would, I like that too. That's very, very tasty. I would give that I'm gonna go ahead and bump that up a little bit because it's got more flavor, a little bit more burn, a little bit more of that Kentucky hug for you. I'm gonna go ahead and give that like a 7.6. I'm gonna go ahead and do a 7.6. I'll go ahead and clean my palate off of after those two as we move up to a different one.
Now the first two that you tried are the only two consistent blends that you're ever going to get at J. Mattingly. With all of our J. Mattingly 1845 features, they are exclusive. So once they're crafted, bottled, and sold, those are gone forever. They'll never be recreated. Now, all of the J. Mattingly products are barrel strength. This one here is Riley Road. It's a rye whiskey, 95% rye, 5% malted barley with a very dark and smoky flavor profile. It's 116 proof. Now we climb.
Yes. All right, I don't know if you heard that. It's 116 proof. It's a rye. It's called Riley Road. Everything is very limited here. Once it's barreled and done, it's gone. I'm sure you heard her, but I just want to make sure because I want to make sure we give a good, proper review. Very nice. Wow. Definitely smell the oak on this one a lot. There's that rye burn that you get. Definitely get that rye burn. I get like a little bit of a burnt marshmallowy kind of taste in there. I don't know. That's delicious. Not burnt, but like really browned up. That's definitely good. For a rye, I would definitely give that like a 6.9. It's definitely above the average. Just a reminder, as we're going through this video, all my tastings are always 5 is average. Anything above 5 is good or great. Anything below 5 is, well, we try not to do that. Thank you. All right, and moving on.
Now this one is Open Door. This one here is a bourbon. It's our twist on a classic Kentucky bourbon. Lots of the darker features, so tobacco, leather, oak, but there's a sweet red cherry finish. It's 122 proof.
122. So 122 proof, called Open Doors, and it is a bourbon. So small batch. It's nice. Now, is this one aged a little bit longer than
Now, this is a combination between 4.5 and 6.5
4.5,
year
6.5?
barrels.
Okay. You can definitely taste a little bit more of the oakiness in there. It's not overpowering at all. It's definitely darker and definitely get the cherry on there for sure. Great burn for, what is it, 122 proof. That's nice. I'm gonna give that it's real nice. I'm gonna give that I hate giving rookie scores which I call rookie scores or even numbers. So I'm gonna go ahead and give that an 8.0. That is phenomenal.
Now, this here is a single barrel release that we did. We named it Single and 30. It's a combination between 13.5 and 15.5-year-old barrels. This is considered an American light whiskey. It's 99% corn, 1% malted barley.
Okay, we're dropping back down to like a 117.5 proof here. So it's a light whiskey. Definitely very subtle on the nose. Very, very subtle. I like that. That's nice. Definitely a drop down in proof. So it's kind of like when you go backwards, you kind of lose. Like it's not a build on that. But I'm going to go ahead and I like that. I'm going to go ahead and play on the bottle here. I'm going to give it a 7.5, and definitely something that I would recommend as well for a nice. I bet you like the last one, the open doors, and this one would definitely be really good for like an old fashioned or some kind of mixed drink like that. It would definitely, because you get the flavor out of it, and then you also get the good burn and the good taste. So definitely something I would recommend. 7.5. There's definitely some leather in that one for sure.
Now, this one here is our double stave bourbon. So our crafting method was done twice for these barrels in particular. This is one of the sweeter ones, not as complex as the open door for comparison. It's 116 proof, and it's a bourbon as well.
Bourbon, okay. It's called double staved. J. Mattingly. It's a 6-year-old, which is a good age statement. Anywhere between, my favorites, as you guys know, is between 6 and 15. Anything much over 15, you start getting too much oak. And under 6, you get a little bit more watered down. It doesn't seem like it has a good flavor profile. 116 proof. Funny thing is with this one, the double stave, you get more burn. I get more burn from this than I did from the open doors, which is interesting. And again, even more than the Riley Road, because the Riley Road's the rye. It's the same proof, but it seems like this one seems a little bit more of that Kentucky burn, that Kentucky hug, whatever you want to call it.
It's very dry.
Yeah, like a drying, like a red wine kind of thing. I'm gonna go ahead and put just a tad of water in there just to kind of see how it, oops, a little bit too much, but just to open it up a little bit. Very nice. I would definitely, I'm gonna go ahead and give that a 6.1. Very tasteful, but the burn is definitely got a alcohol forward burn to it, but a great flavor. Definitely something I would recommend. Moving on to our last one here, I think.
So this is going to be our military feature. It's our combat infantry. It is also a bourbon, 78% corn, 12% malted barley, 10% rye. It is 127 proof.
127, there we go. So 127, and again, this one's kind of like it's a military feature. So it's a nice little bottle there for military. It's got the CIB badge on there for the combat infantry. And it's a 127, and this is batch 5. So let's go ahead and I can smell the burn. Definitely oaky. I'm definitely getting the oak. Is there an age statement on this one, or is this just a blended?
I'd have to double check. My apologies.
No problem. If you could find out, that'd be great.
Of course.
And I can. She definitely got some of the leather oak on that one. It's a beautiful bottle. Good flavor.
Comes with paracord.
Huh?
Is this one that comes with the paracord?
Yeah, so it comes with a paracord. So like if you're infantry and you got a paracord, like it'll be matching that. I'm gonna give it like I'd probably say a 5.7. It's not the best of theirs in my opinion. I think definitely the Bourbon 30 are phenomenal. The open door I really like,
Even the rye's good.
and the rye are really, really good. So yeah, I'd say 5.9 on this. And again, it's not that it's not bad because it's above the 5.0, so it's definitely good. But it's definitely got some oakiness and some heaviness to it. I would definitely, if you get a chance, come out and check out the J. Mattingly 1845 distillery. What's nice about it is it's half a mile maybe down the road from Buffalo Trace. It's basically, you pull out of the Buffalo Trace exit when you get to that light, you go straight down, it's on the right hand side. I'm waiting to find out about the batch 5, about the age statement if there is one. If they don't have one, that's fine. But I would definitely, it's definitely something worth checking out and giving it a pour. Again, there's no age statement, which is fine. That's not a problem. There's not a lot of bourbons that give age statements because they do a lot of blending. But I would definitely recommend J. Mattingly 1845. Again, like I said, they're right across the street from Buffalo Trace, and I would say their Bourbon 30 is probably better than a couple of the Buffalo Trace everyday bourbons. And recommend that you stop by and do a tasting. It's not bad, great price, and they have a lot of different options. And I'll try to put them in the description, like they have one where you can do like a thieving thing where custom labels and all that stuff. And we'll go ahead and put all that stuff. I have a picture that I'll put that in maybe at the end or at the beginning of the video to let you know what you can do here. Thanks for watching. Please, if you like what you see, please like and subscribe, and thank you very much.